For performance task 3, you're given the following scenario to work through. So you have received bids for making t-shirts for a class fundraiser from 4 companies. To present the pricing information, one company uses a table, one company uses a written description, one company uses an equation, and one company uses a graph. How will you compare the different representations and make a final choice? The design is ready and your job is to select the best option for ordering the shirts. The proposals for the 4 companies are listed on the next page. Another slight problem is that the class officers have not decided how many t-shirts you should order. So that's going to be a big thing to think about as you go through this problem. So here we see the proposals. So we want to compare our options and explain which company you would select for orders from 20 to 200 t-shirts. Explain your reason clearly by using correct terminology. Remember, that's one of the things that's evaluated in the rubric. Remember, most of the other class officers have not taken this class, and your class sponsor is a mathematics teacher. So first off, in order to do this, there's some things that you might want to look at in the Canvas materials in the copied chapter parts. So section 3.2, there's a concept summary that shows you how things compare in each of these situations. And also section 3.5 talks to you about finding slope. So as you tackle this problem, there's 2 ways you can do this. You can do a table and create a table for each shirt, for each company, showing what it would cost for 20, 40, 60, 80, on up to 200 shirts. So you could, with the cool shirts, you could multiply the cost of only $2.75 per shirt by 20 and then add 125. You can put the number of shirts into the equation for T-shirts R Us and calculate that. You can take the data from the graph and put into a table, and you already have a table for buy more shirts. That is one way to do it. Another way is if you are able and feel confident in converting each of these forms into a slope-intercept form of a line, you can graph those, and I'll show that to you at the very end. I'm going to show you the next part of the problem right here. So after you've done the comparison and decided which shirts part 2 is based on what you have discovered. Create your proposal to class officers and include how many t-shirts you think you should order, the company you would select, and what option you would ultimately, and what your option would ultimately cost per t-shirt. So again, you're going to have to take that total cost and divide it by the number of t-shirts to get a per t-shirt cost. What you'll find as you work through this problem, or should find, is that your choices will vary on what company to choose based on the number of t-shirts. In other words, early on, one company might be favorable because they have a lower price for, say, 20 t-shirts. Another company might be more favorable as you get to 100 t-shirts. And some other company might be your choice at 160 t-shirts or something like that. So it's your job to go ahead and find out which is better and at what levels and make a recommendation. So again, this is based upon your thoughts, but you need to justify and back up your thoughts. So I mentioned earlier that you could graph the equations for each scenario. So if you convert those into a graphing form, If you go and search for Desmos.com and you want to look for the graphing calculator or graphing, you can type each equation in here in a y equals mxb form, mx plus b, and it'll graph for you. Then if you push return, it'll give you another line to put a line, so it'll graph each one in a different color. You can move this down so that it only represents the section where the graphs will appear or be relevant. And with the settings button here, you can change the increments. So if you wanted to make it look more like the graph that's in the problem, you would go to 20, 40 and go by 20s in order to do that. Hopefully this gets you through and helps you with this performance task.